kids be able to ski? Will there be snow left? So since I was around 4, skiing hasn't just been skiing. It's been my whole family getting together. It's been, Christmases, everything. We all get together. My parents started skiing around 4, so did I. And so this is, will my kids have snow to ski on? This has been roughly a generation, a bit more, of snow loss. You can see around California, the north, there's been massive snow loss, around 40% is the biggest bubble, and that's huge, very minimal snow gain. Some predictions can be made. It's said that we lose 2% of snow every decade. So roughly, when I have kids, let's say 20 years, that'll be down 4%. Most of snow on the Earth is in the Arctics, Greenland, northern parts that accumulate more snow. So let's say you go to Vermont, you're probably going to be looking around this mountain and going to have about that amount of snow to ski on. 4% doesn't seem like a lot. That's what will happen to most mountains. So why snow is useful? It's not just for skiing. I have to admit it. It's not just for skiing. Snow insulates the Earth. It kind of cools it off like a refrigerator. The Earth's core is very hot, and the snow cools it off, insulates it. Also, the energy from the sun hits the snow, and 80 to 90% of snow reflects that energy back off into the atmosphere. It actually regulates the atmosphere. When it snows, then spring, it melts the snow, creates rivers, and so on, which is just all around good. So what happens if we don't have snow? This is where the problem comes in. It's not just not skiing, which I have to sadly admit. No snow allows the core of the Earth and the Earth to rise, the heat of the Earth to rise. From now on, 2016, if the Earth raises around 1%, we'll probably get massive heat waves. 2%, everyone moving out of deserts. Everyone wants to be somewhere where they can access water. And when you hit around 6%, 95% of the population will be killed. I saw that. That kind of scared me. So I wasn't too happy about that. But when the dinosaurs were extinct, it said that the core of the Earth raised by 6%. So that puts it what people are doing. So the UN just passed the Paris Accords, which is the first major thing that anybody has ever done for climate. It will get into works at 2020, and its major goal, there's many goals, but its major goal is to keep the Earth from rising below 2 Celsius. It's a hard goal, but I think it'll be accomplished. What you can do. So there's always the regular, recycling. Turn off the lights when you leave the room, and so on. But a very interesting one that I read about was when these objects, let's say a PS4, a TV, a toaster, anything, when they're just plugged into the wall, you're not using them, they actually still consume energy, even when they're so-called off. And 1/4 of any house's consumption goes to those off electronics. What we have at our house, and what I would advise, is to get a power cable just like this, and when you leave the house, when you go on vacation, any one of those things, you just turn it off. It's that simple. It won't be, you just click that red button, and you won't be consuming that much energy. And if everyone does that, helps a lot. This is, bringing it back to skiing, This is one of my favorite skiers named Candide Thovex. He's a very well-known skier, possibly the best skier in the world. And he released this ad, which was for Audi, but it also brought extreme attention to the snow loss. So as you can see, he films about a 5-minute video of just him skiing on straight grass. It's almost impossible, but he manages to find a way to do it. Thank you.